All right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, we're doing real good here. Floors are holding steady, just about 80 degrees. Like I told you in the wintertime, if it was that hot in the summertime, I'd be titting about it. When it was that hot all through the winter, and it is that hot, and yes, I am titting about it. just didn't want you to think that I wasn't like sincere about that. That's actually hot. So it was keeping the house literally hot all winter long last year. So it should do even better with the new hot water tank and the two new batteries. This video is about that reflecting pool, y'all. I got a little bit of experience with this. I had a landscape company when I was young, and we did pools and stuff like that, like these kind of pools. You know, not like swimming pools, but retention or stormwater mitigation, the ebb and flow kind of pools, and so I got a little bit of experience in this, and they in a little emphasis on the little experience. They got professional grade stuff that we used. The most I'd ever used is like 45 mil Firestone pond liner. They got it all the way up to 90 mil. This stuff is so industrial, it would never have, the concrete would need to be replaced before the rubber liner. And the whole deal is you lay down a geotextile, 2 layers of geotextile fabric first, and that keeps any broken concrete from needing to be fixed. Nothing has to be scraped, nothing has to be changed. It just, you put the new liner in, and that's it. But the deal is they're fighting the wrong animal. When they put that pond liner down, or that bed liner, they laid it down in strips, and it was curing before they put new material down. It took too long to get it down, multiple days. That's the problem, because the water is just egressing the cracks where it didn't bond to itself, and it's getting down to the phosphorus, the acid etch that they use to clean the concrete. They've created this problem. That ultra green is wherever you're seeing cracks in where the liner didn't bond, and the pond water is getting underneath the liner, reacting with the heavy phosphoric acid wash, and then just making the water go crazy. And that's fixed by using, like, 1 or 2 semi trailers, full tankers. I mean, real, actual whole trailers. The tape, and that's the settling tank. And you would use like iron fyride, or I forgot the name. It's one of them is iron, the other one is aluminum. Just Google that shit; it'll pop up. Or there's another. There's a chemical that you can use. It'll do the same thing, but it'll kick out all the phosphorus and white dust. You can't put it out in the pool by itself, is what I'm trying to get at. It has to be applied in these holding tanks where you pump the water from the pool through like a multiple, 1 or 2 semi-tanks that are out of the way where you can't see them, as a filtration system to drop the phosphorus out. And that is as long as it takes, because that water came from the Potomac. That's industrial phosphorus. That's farming phosphorus, fertilizer excess, people's yard crap. I mean, bird dropping. It's the whole menagerie of crap. That's what caused this problem. But to fix it forever, and I'm going to put the link in the description below, $4 million. And that's hiring it done. And if you don't believe that, hire me. I'll put it in for $4 million, and I'll hire that shit done at comparable prices. I mean, like union level prices. Wages is what I'm trying to get at. $4 million is all it would take to fix that forever. It would be crystal clear when the water comes back into it. It would go through like multiple micron filters all the way down to half micron, all stainless steel. When they clog, you bake them in a kiln. That's how you fix this. One filter, when you make a filter swap, you put in all new filters and you bake all the old ones in the kiln, dust off the ash, and say la vie, it's all good again. The filter goes right back. It goes around the shelf and gets replaced. There's nothing. There's no paper filters. There's no sand crap. There's none of this. This is the forever fix, is what I'm trying to get at. But first, you have to address the phosphorus, because if algae has food, you can't really kill the algae quick enough. It just don't work. You're fucking pissing in the wind. You're pissing up a rope in the wind is what it comes down to. You're not. It's not working. But you get rid of the phosphorus, then you get rid of the algae with the UV light. It goes back crystal clear. You can make it as dirty as you want just by cutting the UV filtration. It'll get hazy, is what I'm trying. That light green color, it'll get that by itself. I cannot emphasize this enough. The retarded dark blue color is the problem. That's what caused it to superheat, more than likely delaminate, where it didn't bond well with each other, and then allow the water to get to the phosphorus acid. It needs to be in when you do a big order like this, would be a massive order. This is like 800,000 square feet kind of pool or pond or whatever. I never did nothing that big, but it wouldn't be any more difficult than like an industrial stormwater pond. It's basically the same. Those are multiple acre ponds, is what I'm trying to get at. It's the same principle. There's a people that come, they roll it out, they weld it all together with these hand welders. They seam it right there in place. It's quite the process. Is any of it cheap? No. Is any of it easy? No. But is it doable? Is it available? Yes. All of it is that. I'll leave it here. I'm just saying, if you know anybody in the U.S. Forestry or Park Service or whoever's taking in charge of this crap, there is a solution, and it don't cost $14 million. They got raped, taken, and abused by a con man, is what this is. This is multiple con men that took on a con. I can't imagine anybody charging much more than $7 million. That's double what it would cost to do it commercially. And that's without their Mickey Mouse filtration. When I said $4 million, that covers it all. This is just ridiculous. I mean, drain the swamp. He is the swamp. This is embarrassing, y'all. We have to do better than this. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll put the description and the link below, give you an idea of what I was talking about. All right, talk to you then. Bye.